Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and everything is going fine, but if you're having a tower moment, maybe it's not so good. Alright, welcome to the channel. Like I said, let's go over a couple of things before we get started. First of all these messages are timeless. Whenever you're watching this video is when you were meant to see it. I don't know how you got here. Scrolling, maybe it was in your recommended, maybe it auto-played, I don't know, but you are welcome here. So this is when the universe wanted you to see this message. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. All right? So, with that out of the way, what do? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall Tower Moment energy. I look at the bottom for two more pieces of information. We will clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3. And then we will look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information, and that will be it. Remember, these are Tower Moments. Tower Moments are not always fun. They're not always happy. They're not always friendly and sparkly, whatever you want to call it. There's not much fairy tale dust here, so if that's what you were looking for, you never know what you're going to get. Anyway, I've been rambling on quite a bit now, so if you like what you see and I helped you in any other way, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. That's cool. If not, that's cool too. Whatever. You do you. And let's get started. Before the tower, we have the High Priestess card. Now, the High Priestess card is all about the energy that says, you should have known better, right? You had a bad feeling about something, but you just didn't listen to yourself. Number one lesson any tarot reader can tell you is you got to trust yourself. You got to trust your feelings. If something doesn't feel right, if the energy doesn't feel right, you just got to walk away. But this is something you just didn't do. You had a bad feeling about something and you walked into it anyway. Why'd you do that? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I mean, it probably was like an offer that good to refuse. Maybe people around you are like, "Oh, don't worry about that; it'll be fine." Could be anything. We'll clarify a little bit. That leads to your Tower Moment. Tower Moment leads to the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is a huge emotional choice. A lot of people see it as a relationship card. Yes, but in Tower readings, it's mostly about huge emotional choices. And I'm the lizard dude right there, if you didn't know. Lizard guy, me. And this is the energy that says, that after this event happens, after the tower happens, there's going to be a huge choice that needs to be made. And it's probably not one that's going to, it's going to change life a little bit. It's going to, there's no going back, really. We'll see. We'll clarify and see what that means. Star card and the Emperor on the bottom. So the Star card is all about new hope, new walking forward. It's like a good thing. Like, yay, everything is good. I'm following my star. Quite literally, I'm making a wish. I have hope again. And the Emperor is the energy of control. So you feel, this is the energy that says you feel like you have control over the wish that you're making. Like you have a plan. You're ready to go. You're just like, I have a plan, I have a wish, I know what I want, and I know how to get there. So that's always good. When you manifest something or you try to manifest something into the world, always have a plan for it. Otherwise, it could bite you. All right, let's clarify a little bit. 5 of Pentacles. All right, yeah. Ooh, another 5. 5 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. That was exactly right, I think. Pretty much the energy says there was no feeling of defeat here. Even though you had the feeling it was bad, even though you had the feeling like this could probably all backfire, you walked right into it anyway. You were like, nah, I win. And the reason you did that is because this card here, the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles, you have someone in your energy right now who is convincing you that, hey, listen, you can trust me. You go that direction. You do that thing. You buy that thing. You go down that road. You do that. It's not going to be as bad as you think. You've got somebody in your energy who is very convincing. They are manipulating your decision-making skills here. And they are very much pushing you right towards the tower. I don't know if they realize it or not. That's the thing. I don't think it's intentional, but they just don't have the same vibrational awareness that you do. So you're picking up on the danger, and they have no clue. This isn't somebody who's malicious or evil or trying to hurt you intentionally. This is somebody who just doesn't have the same sensitivity that you do. All right? Now, those kind of people happen in our life all the time. I mean, we get it. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? And you just kind of get this dark, deep, terrible feeling in your stomach and your soul and your brain. And you're just like, I don't like this. I just don't want to do it. And they'll just tell you to stop being afraid, right? And it's like, and then what usually happens? What usually happens when you go with it? Everything you said, everything you were afraid of, everything you said would happen, happens, right? This is the point where you get to say, I am so sick of being right all the time. You know, this is one of those moments, and the Tower definitely says, yeah, Six of Wands, yeah, this is definitely you being right about the Tower. And the Ace of Swords at the bottom here, this is this is a disaster that's easily avoidable. This is a nightmare that you could walk away from. You are pushed into it, basically peer pressure, whatever you want to call it, because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And now, when the Tower happens, you don't win anything, and the truth comes out that this Tower, this energy, is going to reveal some stuff. And that's why the Lover's card is here. Yes, because you've been thinking about it for a while. The Eight of Swords. Pentacles. Yep. Three of Swords. Oh, man. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this Tower moment basically makes you make a choice about someone or something. Someone you've been thinking about quite a bit. Not something, someone. Because, you know, they've been in your... If I were to say this was somebody who pushed you into asking a crush out, right? They tell you, they push you into, just go for it, just do it. It won't hurt. The worst she can say is no, right? Yeah, we all know how that goes sometimes. But yeah, so I mean, this is somebody who is encouraging you to do the right thing, to do the better thing, to say, hey, just go for it, just do it. It'll only hurt for a little while. It's ripping the Band-Aid off, whatever you want to call it. So you do, and it's a lot worse than you thought. Okay, it's not only no, the answer isn't probably just no, but it's the answer of the worst possible thing you had in your brain comes true. And yeah, so when you do that, when you make this emotional choice now after the Tower, and it says, listen, you know, you're not going to be thinking about this person anymore. You're moving on, but it's gonna hurt. This emotional choice is gonna hurt. I mean, this is something you've been thinking about for a very long time, and now it's done. It's out. You know the truth. There is no fantasy. There is no maybe. There is no might. There is only yes and no, and it was a definite no. And your life kind of comes to a stop. And the choice you have to make now is, you got to walk away. You made your emotional choice. The Tower led you right to it, and it didn't work out. It doesn't work out the way you plan it or you hope for. And you're worried about this too. I just looked at the last card of the deck. This whole thing is worrying you, right? The Nine of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. You are losing sleep over this, and you've got this person pushing you constantly. Go do it. Go ask her out. What could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Tell her how you feel. What's the worst that could happen? You've got this person just kind of just saying, you just got to go do it. And and you're not sure. And you're definitely, you're afraid, and you're not really, and it's not less you're afraid, it's just that you know how it's going to turn out. And you probably know better than to do this, but you got somebody pushing you. Right? And you finally give in, and this is what happens. Oh, poor us, poor you, poor everybody. I hope this energy doesn't resonate with you, but if you've got a crush or you got somebody you got your eye on and this is not the way to do it. Don't listen to this person. Take it slow. What I would do is I would, just listen to your energy and feelings, and just probably stay the course that you're on right now, and not say a word, because this is kind of a nasty energy, because makes it awkward for the person you're talking to. They probably have no idea that you think about them at all. and it's going to be weird for everybody. It's going to be awkward for everybody. It's going to be painful for you, because now this is just something you got to live with for the rest of your life. And sometimes people get over that real quick, right? But other times it takes years to recover from stuff like this. And this is probably going to be one of those things that takes a long time to recover from. And the next time you find interest in somebody, or you want to talk to people or whatever, this is what's going to come to mind. This is what's going to happen. So you're going to, this is going to affect your life from here on out. So don't listen to this person who's pushing you to expose your feelings, or ask them, or just be blunt about whatever this is, because this isn't the way to do this. And I know a lot of people are probably saying, well, it's better to know and just get it over with, but I get the feeling you're not one of those people. I think you're a little bit more sensitive than that. I think that this experience, you're one of those people who learns from experience, and this is why the high priestess was yelling at you the whole time. This is a bad idea. Don't do it. You're going to regret it, and you end up regretting it. This is going to be one of those learning experiences where you're going to, every time you get into the situation again, you're going to think about this. And then you're going to go, oh, well, this happened. And it's going to reinforce what happened. And it just starts a negative cycle in your life that you really don't want. So if there is somebody in your life that you like a little bit, here's the best piece of advice right here. The Star card and the Emperor card. Take it slow. You have a plan. All right? Just be you. You're not the kind of person who just goes up and say, hey, you want to go do this tomorrow night? I really like you. No, don't do that. Be yourself. Trust yourself. And if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay? It's sometimes not knowing is better than having to know forever. I get that. We always want to know. We always want to know what happens. We always want to know what happens next. But sometimes next never ends, right? We get stuck in that pattern where it says, well, if I ever do this again, it's going to end up the same way, and it might even be worse this time. And I don't want to deal with that, because that's just something I got to live with forever. So trust yourself more than anything. Don't trust the outside forces. Don't trust the people that are just telling you to go for it, because they don't have to live with the consequences. They're just probably going to laugh at you when you get rejected. All right? And you might get rejected in a way that is nastier than normal, because it's 2026 and bad things happen to people who do this. So use your head, trust your instincts, trust your feelings, and don't hit this tower. Don't do it. If somebody's pushing you just to go for it, just say no. All right? I hope this helped you. I hope you got the information. So, yeah, tell your friend they're kind of not thinking clearly. Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. If you made it this far to the end of the video, thank you for watching. I try to upload every single day, so please, if I helped you out, if I gave you some good advice, if this was you, hit the old subscribe button and come back again someday. I try to upload every day, like I said. So if anything, we can just hang out for a few minutes, and you can watch my video, and we can laugh along at whatever the cards show us. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.